Thunderstorms mainly just to our west, so some of the activity was near northern Tangi, but a lot of it was a little bit farther west in the Florida parishes, especially toward Baton Rouge and upriver. Now, we did benefit from some of these showers developing a bit of cloud cover, and we did start to see more increasing cloud cover, especially on the North Shore, but also getting some of the higher clouds south of the lake as well from those thunderstorms. However, we had enough sunshine early in the day to allow us to get up to 94 degrees, running above our average of 88. Not quite to the record, but boy, getting awfully close. 98 is our record on this date. You can see the high cloudiness coming at us from the northwest. Under plenty of sunshine, though, still 88 right now. Dew points have been in the 60s, so still that relatively dry air. Again, not a fall feel, where we're getting the deeper clouds, or denser clouds, I should say, and rainfall. Temperatures in the 70s, otherwise in the 80s across most of the region. And those dew point values in the 60s, and I think we're going to stay there through the weekend. So at least a fairly pleasant feel. However, we are still appearing to have more of a southerly wind setting back up by next week, and that will start bringing back the humidity as well as bringing back a better chance for some rain. Now, what did help to develop the scattered showers today was this. You can kind of see the base of this upper level trough. That is really what has helped to initiate a lot of the rainfall that we saw across parts of the deep south. And this could have easily set up over more southeast Louisiana. It was just more over Baton Rouge and areas to our west where we got more of the scattered to numerous showers. Mostly dry for the rest of the night tonight, and it doesn't look like we'll see quite as much rain tomorrow. That upper disturbance will be shifting a bit more to the east, and so isolated rain chances for really the rest of the forecast period until we get into next week. More moisture and some upper disturbances will likely start picking up those rain chances. Now, as far as cold fronts go, that would also help to trigger some rain. There's just no sign of the colder air coming south anytime soon, even just a fall-like feel. Even temperatures, look at parts of central and western Canada in the 80s, so everyone is running above average. What we need is what they're getting over in kind of coastal Canada, these deep upper troughs. We need that to set up over the central United States. That's what would help to bring in some colder air. Now, there are some indications we're going to start to see kind of an upper level low develop as we head further into next week. This one, while it does look to increase our rain chances by midweek, notice it's what we call a cut-off low. It is not associated with any real colder or even cooler air. So really the only thing that's going to help to do is increase our rain chances and then help to lower our temperatures a bit. So not exactly cooler air moving in for next week, but with more clouds and better rain chances, highs will be more likely near normal in the upper 80s. Tropical storm Gabrielle, as I'd mentioned at the top of the newscast, is struggling at the moment with dry air, and that's likely to continue through maybe the rest of the week. By the weekend, early next week, as it starts making a turn toward Bermuda, is when it looks like it will start gaining a bit of strength. Right now, this does not look like it would be a major hurricane. Elsewhere across the basin, there are two areas that the Hurricane Center is mentioning. One is a tropical wave almost due south of Cabo Verde, and at that one is the area highlighted here, kind of in the central part of the Atlantic. That one has a low chance. Now, this other area highlighted is for a wave which has not yet emerged off of Africa. That one, too, has only a low chance of development. Elsewhere across the basin, we are not looking at any further development for the next 7 days. Again, we tend to focus a little more close to home the later in the season we get, and models keep us quiet. 10% chance with a high around 93 degrees. May start to see a few more spotty showers into the weekend, but still relatively dry. Then the upper pattern starts to become a bit more active with better rain chances. Monday, by the way, is the first day of fall.